First at 4, San Marcos voters approved a new ordinance that would decriminalize possessing small amounts of marijuana, that amount being 4 ounces or less. But the Hays County District Attorney says decriminalization is absolutely not the same as legalization. KENS 5's Andrew Moore tells us what you need to know to stay on the right side of the law. Andrew.
Yeah, Audrey, more than 15,000 voters came out in support of decriminalizing this drug, and the new ordinance goes into effect on the 17th of this month. Advocates say it's a huge victory for their community, but before using any amount of marijuana, no, it's still technically illegal, and the decision over whether you get prosecuted is ultimately up to the district attorney.
It was such a relief and such an encouraging and inspiring moment for our whole city.
Volunteers with nonprofit Mano Amiga Action had worked for a year to get 11,000 signatures to put a decriminalization ordinance on the ballot. The ordinance, which passed by a landslide, would prevent officers from citing or arresting people for Class A or Class B possession charges unless it was part of a high-priority felony investigation. Nonprofit coordinator Elle Cross says it will protect people from the consequences of a criminal record.
That criminal record is something that haunts a lot of people. They struggle to do basic things like applying for housing.
But at the same time, Hays County DA Wes Mao is urging people to understand decriminalization is not the same thing as legalization.
They've done nothing to change the criminal nature of the offense. What the ordinance does is it essentially prohibits the police from enforcing certain laws in certain ways.
And the ordinance only applies to the San Marcos Police Department. That means county sheriff's deputies, they can still arrest you. It also means state troopers or university police at Texas State can still arrest you. Mao says it would even still be possible to be arrested in San Marcos just by a different law enforcement agency.
Any of those cases, which could happen in the city limits of San Marcos, could be presented to the DA's office, and the DA's office could handle them the same way they would any other criminal offense.
The good news for those that support the ordinance, newly elected DA Kelly Higgins has expressed support for that decriminalization movement, and he will take office at the start of 2023.
And again, that ordinance goes into effect on November 17th only for San Marcos PD. Both the Sheriff's Department and Texas State University are waiting for additional guidance before they change any policies. Audrey.
All right. Thanks so much, Andrew.